Hello and welcome to the first event of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. Today we bring you one of the crown jewel events, being the sprinting tournament. It's been the first event all 4 years, and here's a look at the new track. It's about 3 to 4 times longer than it was before, 4 lanes, about 20 feet long, and here's your track specifics. 4 lanes, 20 feet long as we mentioned. It's 72 degrees and sunny out, pretty much perfect conditions to open up our tournament. Fan favorite Google Earth here in lane 3. As they go, it's Google Earth off to the lead, but here comes Cherry and now Royalty. And Google Earth falls from first to third. His fans not very happy about it. But check out the replay, see what happens here. We're going to focus on Google Earth here. Look at this, he has a little hop there, and that kills a ton of his momentum. And Cherry and Royalty do a beautiful job staying off the walls in this section, whereas Google Earth's going back and forth. He is able to stay out of 4th place, though, so he will go to the 3rd place match. And next up, a couple of our superstars. Here we go. It's Peacock, one of the rookies, out to the lead. And Scorpion comes out of nowhere. What a finish from Scorpion as he steals 2nd place in the final seconds here. As you see the Wasps fans not happy about that. Let's make sure that we know what exactly happened here. It's Peacock, who pretty much did not hit any walls for the entire 2nd section. And as you see, the Wasps and Cloudstorm can't stay off the walls. Scorpion just going back and forth. He hasn't touched any walls. He has a ton of speed because of it, and he's able to save his run. And barely the Wasps edge out Cloudstorm for 3rd place. In this group here, you see one of our previous champions, Hurricane, in the top lane, but he's in 3rd place. Party with a crazy lead. Party is going to dominate here. His fans are ecstatic. A really nice start for Party after a shaky qualifying run. Prairie Grass in 2nd and Nightfall in 3rd. So Party just looks a lot better because the others had a lot of trouble on the walls. Prairie Grass 2nd place, and as you see, Hurricane lost all the momentum at the end. Not a good start for a Marble who's been in a little down period. Now, this group's off. It is Ghosts with the lead, and now Ghosts are losing out, and oh my, Ocean Breeze ends up stealing it from the Ghosts, who went from 1st to 3rd. In the final seconds of this race, Electric Eel gonna come in first. Early on it's Electric Eel, but into the transition into the orange track, it goes to the Ghosts, and they have a tough time on the wall. In moves Electric Eel. Here comes Ocean Breeze right down the middle, and he's gonna steal 2nd place. Photo finish at the line. Ghosts do hang on to 3rd, although just barely. Next up, the consolation match for Marbles who got 3rd. Google Earth out to the lead. A lot of speed. Google Earth. Oh my goodness, that is an insanely fast time. He just blazed down the track there. Is it gonna be the fastest time of the day, though? I think the fastest time is 4 seconds flat. Google Earth here in the 2nd section, he did not bonk off of a wall even once, right down Broadway the entire time, and he does. He has 3.90, 1/10 better than the previous best today. Google Earth, even though he didn't win in the first round, sets the standard. Now, we into the semifinal A. It's Peacock, big lead. Cherry hangs on to 2nd, edging out Royalty in the end. Peacock, 2 first places to his name. This time, Scorpion can't pull off the magic. Let's see what happens here again. It's just that Marbles who take that middle line in the track turn out better here. Royalty, that little jump at the end, lost all of his momentum, gave Cherry plenty of time to make it up, and Cherry will go to the finals. A little rebound for him. Semifinal B. It's Electric Eel, big lead. Here comes Ocean Breeze. Did he get him? Whoa, Ocean Breeze. Again with a late lurch, seemingly his specialty. In Ocean Breeze, how did he manage to do that? And how did he lose in the end there? It seemed like he had everything going for him at the end here. He just got a ton of speed. And right here, it looks like he's going to glance off of the wall. Yeah, and that kills all of the momentum he had, proving how crucial it is to stay clean off of those walls. Now it's the final. It's Electric Eel out to the lead, but here comes Peacock. Now Cherry challenging for 2nd. Did he get it? All we know right now is that Peacock got gold. How about 2nd place, though? We'll wait for the results from timing and scoring. As you see, Electric Eels fans anxiously waiting the result if they actually got 2nd or not. Cherry in the final seconds might have been able to bring it back for the podium 2nd place. But what a start to this tournament. Here we go. We're getting ready for that photo finish. It's Cherry, the late lurch, seemingly side by side, right down to the line. and it's Electric Eel. By less than 1 length, Electric Eel is going to get the silver medal. A thrilling start to the tournament here as you see the podium members. And next up, we go to our overall standings. You'll see that semifinal marbles and those in the third place were given points according to their times, and that's how the scoreboard shakes out for Event 1. Thank you so much for watching the first event of the Marble Summer Championship 2020. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord server to get sneak peeks of future videos. And until the next one, take care. Hello and welcome to the second event of the Marble Summer Championship 2020. Today we have the relay race, which takes place in 2 stages. Stage 1 being the team format, where marbles are paired together and go through a single elimination bracket, and then the winners of that tournament and so on will move down the order, fighting for points against their own teammates here. As you see, the relay specifics, lane switching allowed, and also only the finishing marbles times are counted. That means if you do not give a good transition and you still end up beating your teammate, only your teammate's time will be counted, yours will not. These are your pairings for the events left to right, and now we'll show you what the bracket looks like. As mentioned earlier, these are single elimination, and seeding really doesn't matter, it's all random. And to open up, it's Hurricane and Cherry on the bottom lane, Bumblebee and Peacock on the top. Down they go into the transition, and Bumblebee gives a beautiful push to Peacock, who is going to dominate Hurricane's push for Cherry. As you can see here, they just go down, and it's much more straight line push from Bumblebee here. That's the key to succeeding in these events. You want to get a very straight push instead of one that's going to send their movement laterally. It keeps the momentum and keeps them moving forward. As they switch lanes again, here they go. Into the transition, Peacock's going to get it again, and it's going to be 2-0 sweep. No third round needed, and they win on both lanes to advance. That's one of the keys here. You have to be able to win on both lanes in a row to officially win the match. And Bumblebee and Peacock demonstrate their good teamwork here. The 16th place and the 1st surprisingly work well together, as they are going to get the win here in a pretty easy way. Hurricane, his hashtag blown away. Seems like he's kind of getting blown away in this competition so far. He's really going to need to step it up for the next events. Now on the top lane, Ocean Breeze and Cloudstorm. Here they go. Ocean Breeze actually laps his teammate. You can't do that, and Cloudstorm is not going to catch Electric Eel. That is key here. We explained that in the beginning. You cannot pass your teammate and have it still count. Only your finisher's time will count, and Electric Eel is in front of Cloudstorm through the remainder of this race. That is why the win credit goes to him. Moving on now, they switch lanes. Now Slenderman and Electric Eel on the top lane. Down they go, Ocean Breeze. This time Slenderman passes up Cloudstorm, and he passes up his teammate. Cloudstorm is going to get the win, again because of the transition when he passed his teammate here. Only Electric Eel is eligible to win instead of Slenderman. As we go back up to the top, they switch lanes once again. In a transition this time, and it looks like Ocean Breeze is propelling Electric Eel to the finish line way ahead of his teammate. He's really struggling to give Cloudstorm those good pushes into the second section, and that one was just atrocious. Cloudstorm barely had any momentum for the first section, and Ocean Breeze actually helped out Electric Eel. They switch lanes one more time. Here they go, down the line. This time Slenderman gets the good push, and Electric Eel is going to hang on for the win. This time they finally click. Even though Ocean Breeze was the first one in the transition, Slenderman gets the better one as they pretty much mirror their hits. Electric Eel goes further. Now, Wasps and Party on the top, Nightfall Prairie Grass on the bottom. Down in the transition they go. This one's Party through and through. Great push from the Wasps. Let's see how they did it. Yeah, that's one of the most straight pushes we've seen today, and he doesn't lose a ton of momentum on that first wall hit. They switch lanes. We go in again. Now, Party, this one's a lot closer between Party and Prairie Grass, but Party is going to hang on regardless. And again, the Wasps with the better push, and that's really all it's going to take to win these races. You just need to give your teammate the tools to win here, as both fan bases very happy with the teamwork that their teams are putting out there on the field today. We move on now. It's Scorpion and Google Earth and Ghosts and Royalty. Down they go. Into the transition, Scorpion actually passes up Google Earth. Google Earth very slow. It's going to be Royalty winning this, and Google Earth taking his sweet time getting down there. He was not even close, and you'll see here It looks like he actually I think the ghosts actually impacted him and just arrested his momentum. Since it wasn't intentional, it looks like they're going to say it's okay, and advantage goes to Royalty and the ghosts. Now they go down again. This time Google Earth has the lead, and he is going to get a better push from Scorpion here. They've made the adjustments, and now they have advantage in the series. This time, they go to the outside lanes in the push instead of usually following each other in the same direction, and this time it does work out for Scorpion. Now, on match point, this time Google Earth way ahead, not even close. They go into the same lane. Scorpion gets the way better push, and you see why it works, because Scorpion, he goes down from that third lane, and he doesn't need to cross Google Earth over into another lane for that, and that's why he has so much momentum to work with. Well done to them. And you see, that's the end of round 1. Our marbles have moved on, and it's Peacock, Bumblebee, Slenderman, Electric Eel, then Wasp's Party, and Scorpion, Google Earth. For the first of our semifinals, it's Peacock and Electric Eel starting up. As you'll see, both teams switched up who's starting for them, and it looks like it's going to work out way better for Peacock and Bumblebee, as they are going to get early series advantage. This time, as you see, they both usually hit them in the same direction. In fact, they go into the same lane, and when they go into the same lane, it's very hard to get any kind of pass, and that's demonstrated right there. Switching lanes back up to the top. This time, Electric Eel, way better push goes to Slenderman. And there's the teamwork shining through there. Very straight push given by Electric Eel. Can't say the same about Peacock and Bumblebee. Who knows, maybe that teamwork, maybe they should have kept it as is, but Electric Eel looking good into this final round. Here goes Bumblebee, who actually gets passed by Slenderman. Oh my goodness, a pass in the final segment. That is extremely hard to do. And Slenderman just gets enough momentum in the final section, goes right around and takes the win. Well done to him, and a fantastic deserved win for that team. As you're going to see there, Electric Eels fans very happy with his push. Now the other semifinal, Scorpion Google Earth on the top lane. He has the lead, but here comes Party, watch out, and he takes it from him. Just as we saw Slenderman do not even 2 races ago, it's Party modeling the same trick on the same lane. And he does it to the host in a cruel fashion. Final 5th of the track. What a move. Switching lanes, doing it again, and this time Party, Google Earth trying to bring it back, could not. And this time, it's another sweep for the Wasps and Party. Well done to them. Google Earth almost brought it back in the latter half. It was close, but close isn't going to cut it here. Wasps and Party move on to the final versus Slenderman and Electric Eel. But before we can get to the final, we have to go through the 3rd place match. Here we go. In the better transition, Bumblebee is going to get it from Peacock. Much better transition there. Scorpion, he worked pretty well there. That was not a bad push from Scorpion. It just wasn't good enough to do it. And Google Earth is not going to make it there. Now, on match point, they have to get the push, and whoa! Humongous push from Peacock. Extremely well done. Probably the straightest push of the day. It shows, and that is an insanely fast track time. Best time of the day right there. So we move on to the final. Wasps and Party on the top lane, Electric Eel, Slenderman on the bottom. And again, Wasps and Party, the teamwork is unstoppable today. Another beautiful push and a beautiful carry on in the end. Slenderman not even a factor in that one. As we go on to match point now, Wasps and Party with the advantage. Down they go. Party stretching the lead over Slenderman, and he's got it. He's got it. No problem there. It looked close in the beginning, but Party turns on the second effort at the end, and in the end, it's not even close. Party and the Wasps, undefeated in this tournament, sweeps all the way through. Fans are loving it, and we will now move on to the points section of this tournament. But first, a look at your completed bracket section. And in the end, it's just a really well-run tournament from the Wasps and Party. Electric Eel and Slenderman, a really tough road to get to where they did. They come up just short in the end. And these are your matchups now. Teammates are pitted against each other, 1v1ing for the points section of this event. And here we go, starting from the bottom, working our way up. It's Royalty versus the Ghosts here, just a 1v1 race. No lane advantage. Down they go. Royalty in a close one is going to get it. It's close. Ghosts have the lead into the second section. And really, I can't say that nothing really was wrong for the Ghosts here. Just a beautiful second section for Royalty. Barely any lane bumping for either of them. Now, 3 and 4 points between Scorpion and Google Earth. And this time, Scorpion, who is giving his teammates the push the entire time, passes him up. 5 and 6 between Peacock and Bumblebee. It's Peacock with the lead. Bumblebee fighting back, and he's going to take it at the end. Again with those last-second comebacks. This time it happens on the bottom lane as Bumblebee right there. Peacock bumps off the wall, and Bumblebee takes advantage. And now we move on to 7 and 8. The winner of this gets the podium bronze. Down they go. Slenderman has the lead. Electric Eel fights back at the end and takes it. Now for our final, it's between the Wasps and Party for gold and silver. Party's gonna take gold, and the Wasps take silver. It's a thrilling end, even in the 1v1 section. Party's gonna get gold, Wasp, silver, and Electric Eel picks up his second medal in only 2 events. He's perfect so far, and because of that, he leads the competition. 17, 16, 15 for the top 3. Nobody else has over 10 points moving on. Thank you so much for watching the second event of the Marble Summer Championship 2020. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord server, link in description. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to Event 3 of the Marble Summer Championship 2020. Today we have for you one of the most iconic events in Marble Summer Championship history, the collision event. This is where marbles establish their runs. As you see, Hurricane, who established his dominant 2017 performance in this very event, he never looked back from it. Leaders like Electric Eel, Peacock, and Party are all looking to do that today. Who will do it? We don't know, but next we have to show you what the groups will be. As you see here, we've got Hurricane, Ocean Breeze, Peacock, and Nightfall in Group A, Cloudstorm, Bumblebee, Party, and Slenderman, Cherry, Wasps, Royalty, and Scorpion, and finally, Google Earth, Electric Eel, Prairie Grass, and Ghosts. That's your lineup, and now for your collision specifics. It is our first indoor event of the competition, starting a streak of indoor events that will carry on for a little bit. Once the marble is out, that's when they'll touch the ground, and the top 2 in every group advance. Here we go. We've got match 1. Top marble is going to be coming down from the top of your screen, and so on. Down they come towards those spinners. It's going to be towards that gold one. Up goes Peacock into the air, and he is going to hit out first. Hurricane goes up and off the ramp second, and it's Nightfall and Ocean Breeze who will be advancing here. Hurricane goes to the consolation match for 1 and 2 points, as these two will be advancing to the semifinals. Next up, we go into Group 2. Again, the top marble at the top, bottom at the bottom, and so on. Here we go, Party looking towards the back of Cloudstorm here. Maybe going to try and use him as a barrier. Out goes Bumblebee first. Cloudstorm up in the air, and to the left, Slenderman and Party both go out. Slenderman's going to go out first, and Party hangs on for second here, putting pressure on Electric Eel that he needs to advance here. As you see the fan reaction from Cloudstorm's fans as they're going to go up, they get really worried when he just ricochets off of that security guard, and luckily he does come down last, so maybe a little tactical bounce right there. And now for match 3. They'll be coming down in that order respectively. Ready to go from the blocks. Here we are. Scorpion to the back. Now he's advancing towards the front. Who's going to go out first? It's Cherry first, Wasp second, Royalty third, and Scorpion does the same thing as Cloudstorm, bouncing up in the Prairie Grass fan section. Kind of a tactical play, it seems, as he's going to win. Now, into Group 4. They're almost ready to go. Entering the picture now. Pretty much a perfect line here. Now the purple spinner might get involved. Google Earth out first. Unlucky for the host. Electric Eel is not going to be advancing, opening the door for Party, as he is the only one of the top 3 advancing to the semifinal. And even Electric Eel, he does not do good in this consolation round. He won't even be getting points in this event, and that'll be huge for Party. Electric Eel really could use that 2 points here. We'll see if he can do it. Down they come into those spinners. What's it going to be? Out goes Slenderman. Electric Eel to the top. Hurricane's going to hit him off. What a play by Hurricane. And that is actually going to give him his first points of the tournament. An absolutely insane play. And now we check out the fan reaction here. Look at that hit by Hurricane as he just uses Electric Eel as the barrier. And you see the disappointment on his fans' faces there, as Hurricane, the veteran experience, really shows in the consolation match. And now we have semifinal A. The top 2 go to the final, and the bottom 2 will go to the consolation round for the semifinal. And now down they come. Ocean Breeze seems to be all alone on the top side. Will that help or hurt him? As Nightfall actually goes out first. The other 3 all remaining in. Cloudstorm still technically in the arena, even though he is on the wall. and all three go to the tiebreaker. Now, only the top two can advance. Who will it be? All in a line, down to the spinners. Ocean Breeze and Cloudstorm both go out. Who got it? Nobody knows. It's too close to call as they both went out of frame. And Party, the only one to advance. One more tiebreaker needed. Cloudstorm in front of Ocean Breeze. Ocean Breeze kind of blocked by Cloudstorm, and he goes right out of the arena. What a play by Cloudstorm, just giving him nothing here as Ocean Breeze walling out, not even close really. His fans really disappointed with that effort, as they definitely could have seen something better from him. Now we go into semifinal B. It's Royalty, Scorpion, Prairie Grass, and the Ghosts. All in the blocks and ready to come down. We'll see what the formation is. It seems that Ghosts are lagging behind Prairie Grass. Into the spinners. Prairie Grass up into the wall, and he actually knocks off one of the security guards. Royalty and the Ghosts both go out of the arena, and look at Prairie Grass on the top left. He's settled on the arena, pushed up against the logo. That's going to keep him in the arena, and he is going to advance. But before we can get to the final, it's time for the consolation round for the semis. 3, 4, 5, and 6 points all on the line here as marbles come down. Who is going to get it? Who's going out first? It's Nightfall out first. Ghosts go to the second in the left, and Ocean Breeze is going to roll off third. He's going to get 5 points. A little decent consolation for him as Royalty is going to take the big prize of 6. But the bigger prize is all up for grabs in the final. Only 3 can podium, 1 will not. Who will it be? Scorpion first to get hit. He goes out. Prairie Grass second. And as for the other two, they both hang on. And that means we have a tiebreaker for the final. It's coming down all to this run. And maybe they both hang on and we'd have one more. But here they go, looking to both go to opposite spinners. Party up in the air, collides with Cloudstorm and takes him out. Party is going to go back to back. Cloudstorm gets rocked and he is out of the arena. What a play by Party there. That is a calculated play, and you see the anguish on Cloudstorm's fans. They were so close to getting a gold medal, but instead, Party's fans will live in the moment for 2 events in a row now as he goes back-to-back golds at the top. Cloudstorm and Prairie Grass respectively second and third, Scorpion barely missing out in fourth. And now, how does that shake out in the overall standings? Thanks to that performance from Party, he now has a very comfortable lead, 9 points to be exact, over Electric Eel, and then Peacock 11 points behind Party as well. Thank you so much for watching the third event of the Marble Summer Championship 2020. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, take care. As we last left off 3 events into the competition, it's Party up top in the standings, Electric Eel in second, and Peacock in third. Today, we have for you soccer, which is a World Cup format tournament with 16 teams. Wins are worth 1 point, ties are 0.5, and losses are 0. These are your groups from top to bottom, so on the left is A, and going down the line all the way to the right is finally in D. And here, our first match is Nightfall and Cloudstorm as Cloudstorm misses his opener, or that was Nightfall missing his opener, Cloudstorm also missing. Now Nightfall, his next shot. He cannot seize the advantage here. Back to Cloudstorm. Can he take it here? And he does! Right down the middle, right past Nightfall. And Cloudstorm leads and Nightfall misses. Cloudstorm automatically wins. He's going to do the last shot as all matches will go all 6 rounds, or all 6 shots. So we move on to the other part of this group. It's Ocean Breeze and Slenderman. Ocean Breeze missing his opener, and Slenderman as well. Early in the going, team struggling as Ocean Breeze nets one right there. How about Slenderman? Can he answer? No, he can't as that one goes wide. Ocean Breeze also missing. Slenderman has to hit this or Ocean Breeze gets the win, and Slenderman puts it in, posting it in. His fans are very excited here. A good comeback by him here. The updated standings here, you look all the way on the right for points. That's the part that matters. That's how teams will advance. It's Cloudstorm in charge of the group right now. And now, we move on to Nightfall versus Ocean Breeze, as Nightfall is going to miss the opener. And Ocean Breeze 2 posts in a nice shot by him as he takes early advantage here, and Nightfall misses again. Ocean Breeze, and look at that, he's going to put it away 2-0. And it's already over. Ocean Breeze now trying to get a sweep on Nightfall, and that he does. Well done to Ocean Breeze. That is really going to help him towards his quest to advance here, as a big 3 goals will help the goal differential in the case of a tie. Cloudstorm misses against Slenderman, and now Slenderman is going to shoot, and he's also going to knock Cloudstorm off, which means Cloudstorm gets a penalty shot, no keeper, and he's going to hit that every time. It's equal here through half of the round, and then Slenderman equalizes. It is now 2-1. Slenderman and Cloudstorm's going to miss. Round is over. Slenderman hits it wide. Doesn't matter. Slenderman now and Ocean Breeze both on 1.5. They would be advancing right now. Cloudstorm and Nightfall staying at 1 and 0 respectively. Into round 3. This is where it all matters. Nightfall misses the opener against Slenderman. Of course, Nightfall can't advance. Slenderman, though, still can as he misses that one. And Nightfall puts one in, his first shot to go so far. Slenderman, can he answer? No, he can't, and the door is open for Nightfall to take his first win, and he misses. Slenderman now, chance to do it, and it's in! 1-1. Slenderman is going to have 2 points right now, and now it's Cloudstorm Ocean Breeze. Cloudstorm, he has to win. A loss or a tie, and Ocean Breeze will get that second spot in a bad miss early on for Cloudstorm. Can't afford it, but you can when Ocean Breeze misses as well. Oh, second miss. That is not good. How about Ocean Breeze missing there? Cloudstorm needs it and gets it. Ocean Breeze has to equalize here if he wants to advance. And he misses, and that is it. He's going to miss out as well. Cloudstorm and Slenderman, both with 2 points to their name, advance. Ocean Breeze 1.5. Not enough, as well as Nightfall. Now the first match of Group B, it's Prairie Grass and Google Earth. Prairie Grass going to go up the post and out, and Google Earth's going to go wide. It's 0-0 through 1. This time Prairie Grass scores and almost bumps Google Earth off, but he doesn't quite. Now Google Earth needs it, and it hits the post and out. Prairie Grass as well missing. Doors open. Google Earth, can he take advantage here? He needs it and doesn't get it. Prairie Grass going to win round 1, and now it's Bumblebee versus Party. Party's going to save the shot from Bumblebee, and then he's going to miss it himself. Now Bumblebee back on the offensive. This one's going to go post and out. How about Party? He goes wide as well. Nobody is scoring here. Bumblebee, can he get it? Saved again by Party. Oh my goodness. And he's going to miss. He had 2 big chances to take it, and he still couldn't. Bumblebee's fans don't know what is going wrong as 2 shots saved by Party. Prairie Grass has the advantage, and Bumblebee and Party both with 0.5 to their name. Next match, it is Prairie Grass versus Bumblebee, and Prairie Grass is going to miss the opener. Bumblebee as well, he might be rattled from that experience versus Party here, so he just could not convert it. This time he actually saves Prairie Grass's shot. Well done to him, and now he puts in his first of the competition. Prairie Grass needs it, doesn't get it, and he is going to lose this match as Bumblebee gets another. That'll help out the average a bit. Goals for always important, especially to determine those ties in the end, as Google Earth scores first against Party, and Party misses. Google Earth now, can he equalize a second goal? Oh, he knocks Party off, and Party gets a free shot. He hits that, and Google Earth now to put away Party right here, can't do it. The door is left slightly open for Party, but he misses, and that is it for him. Google Earth is going to escape just barely here, avoiding the tie, and he is now actually going to be advancing if it ended here, because he has that 1 goal advantage over Prairie Grass. And now it's Prairie Grass Party, as Party again makes a save. He is the defense clinic right now as he misses. He needs an offensive clinic himself. Prairie Grass as well, missing there. How about Party? Here he goes. He's got the lead, 1-0, and Prairie Grass is going to miss, meaning that Prairie Grass can't advance, and Party is going to finish with 1.5. Keep in mind that Bumblebee also has 1.5, so Bumblebee, he just has to win or tie, and he is actually down now in goal differential, so he's going to need something to get him through. So Google Earth misses early. Bumblebee as well. How about Google Earth? Looking for it, and it goes. Uh-oh, trouble for Bumblebee as he misses there. Google Earth now to put him away. Shot is good, and he knocks Bumblebee off. Bumblebee with a free kick for the win. He's got an advancing position because of that kick. He's actually going to advance on the goal differentials. You see, between Bumblebee and Party, everything was the same except Bumblebee has one more goal scored than Party, and that is going to be the thing to put him through. And now halfway through the group stages as Peacock misses early against the Wasps, and they will also miss as well. A lot more misses than makes in this league as the Wasps save Peacock's shot. Now with an advantage they cannot capitalize, and it's 0-0 into the third, and Peacock's gonna hit the post. Wasps, can they get it? They do! And the Wasps will be advancing 1-0 in that run, and now Electric Eel starts off strong against the Ghosts with a goal and saves one as well. 2 for 2 for Electric Eel. Yes, sir, he is really good right now. As the Ghosts also miss, it is already clinched, and a little double tap from Electric Eel. Wow, that was an electric goal from him as the Ghosts miss, and the second sweep of the day goes to Electric Eel. A hot start to the group as he is already has 3 goals for, and he is looking good right now to advance along with the Wasps. But it's not over yet. We still have 2 more rounds in this group as Peacock's shot saved by Electric Eel. Is there nothing he can't do as he finally misses a shot? And now Peacock is going to score one, but he fouls Electric Eel. So Electric Eel has the free kick, and it's good. 1-1. No problems here as Peacock scores. Pressure on Electric Eel. Can he become Superman one more time? You bet it. 1.5 on the day for Electric Eel. He is feeling good now as the Wasps take on the Ghosts. As the Ghosts miss, they have not made one yet, and it is just getting even worse. They do make the save, but the shot is no good. And how about the Wasps? Can they break their hearts? Oh my gosh, they do. And actually, the Ghosts are going to forfeit that match. They just did not want anything else to do with it. And that is going to hurt them here as the Wasps now the top team in the group because of the virtue of the tie. The Electric Eel already with 5 goals for. Entering the third match as Peacock just powers one through the Ghosts. And now the Ghosts continue to miss. They just cannot make a shot today. We'll see if they can do one here in the third round. He misses again. He's got one more chance to make one as Peacock nets one. That is good. He clinches advancing. Oh my gosh. Peacock, you had to save that shot. The Ghosts do not score anything, and they lose all 3 of their matches. As now it's Wasps and Electric Eel. Winner of this is going to win the group as Electric Eel scores, but he also fouls the Wasps. Free kick. Oh, he missed it. He actually missed the free kick. Electric Eel, though, misses. Doors open for Wasps. And here we go. Electric Eel. Can he be Superman? You bet. He hits the Wasps off, but it doesn't matter. 2-1 victory. Electric Eel is the top team in the group stages so far. Alright, now we're into Group D as Cherry misses against Royalty here, the last group in the group stage. And now both marbles miss the opener as Royalty, heck of a save right there. And then he scores. That's the momentum that happens when you can make some of those saves. Cherry misses and Royalty will take a second one, no problem. Hurricane Scorpion now. The other match in Group D is Hurricane's gonna miss, but Scorpion does as well. Hurricane, of course, was the top offensive marble in last year's Marble Summer Championship soccer tournament. I think he actually ended up winning that tournament because of it, but so far, he misses all 3 and he saves one of Scorpion's. And that is just how it happens sometimes. 0-0 in that one. They both will get 0.5, but did either of them really deserve that? As nobody was able to make a shot there. Now it's Cherry and Hurricane, and Cherry this time he starts off well, and Hurricane again 4 misses in a row. Cherry 2 makes in a row. Hurricane has to hit this or he's out of it, but he will. Alright, it's not over for him yet. He saves Cherry's shot. The door is open. Hurricane scores! The comeback of a century for Hurricane as he's able to save his group stage, and he gets 2 ties so far. Royalty again opening up strong. Scorpion as well. Not deterred yet. Royalty misses, and here comes Scorpion. Can he take it? No. Royalty, big chance, gets it, and now Scorpion has to equalize. He can't do it, and in 2 rounds of 3 in this group stage would currently be putting Royalty and Hurricane through, and the 2 marbles on 0.5 are both battling it out here as Cherry misses the opener. Scorpion now also missing. Doors open for either of them. A tie really would not work out for either of them here, as Cherry does have 1 to his name so far, and he's got 2, meaning that he will win. So Hurricane, he has to either tie or win to even come close. He needs a lot of points as well, so pretty much a win is the only option for him. Is Royalty gonna miss the opener? How about Hurricane here, posting out? Oh no, but hold on, because now he's got a chance, and he misses again. Royalty, can he score? Posting out. Hurricane has to hit this, or he won't advance. Can he do it? Oh, he got it, and he knocks off Royalty. Oh, are you serious? Unreal from Hurricane, as he barely escapes the group stage. And now we go into the knockout stage. Marbles seated on their points first, and then goals for, used as a tiebreaker here. So our first match is Electric Eel Superman versus Bumblebee, and Superman misses the opening shot. Bumblebee is going to score here. Maybe it's time to be worried? Of course it's not. 1-1 here, as now Bumblebee takes the shot and Electric Eel saves it. Bumblebee, can he do it? Oh, he saves Electric Eel's shot barely. And he scores his own! Oh, Superman, meet your kryptonite. It's Bumblebee who's taking out the 1 seed. And now Google Earth versus the Wasps, as Google Earth posting out early in this one, and the Wasps will score. Google Earth's second shot. Will it be better? Oh, same spot. Another miss. And the Wasps have eliminated Google Earth. Now they've got to go for the sweep here. Google Earth misses wide. Here's the chance to do it. Wasps got it in the knockout stage. It's a 3-0 sweep. And now it's Royalty Cloudstorm, the third match of our group stage, as it's a miss there for both Marbles in round 1. Royalty now looking to capitalize, can't do it either. Cloudstorm, can he get out to the early lead? He will. And he's got the lead here. He needs to hang on as Royalty's going to answer when the time is needed. Cloudstorm to put him away, can't do it. And we go into overtime, since you can't have ties in the knockout stage, as Royalty scores and Cloudstorm misses. That is it. And Cloudstorm is knocked out of this competition. Royalty will advance. And now, into our next round, it is Slenderman and Hurricane, the final match of the quarterfinals, as Hurricane misses the opener. Slenderman can look to take the advantage, can't do it there. We go a long way to helping out Hurricane if he can score this goal. Posting out, not enough on it. Slenderman posting in, and that will eliminate Hurricane, who was trying to go for the Cinderella story. Can't do it, and now we're into the semifinals. Alright, we're about to get into our first match, which will be the 8-seeded Bumblebee versus the 5-seeded Wasps. And the Wasps missed the opening shot here. Now Bumblebee will score the opener. Electric Eel's kryptonite is actually succeeding very well in the group stage, as the Wasps can't do it, and Bumblebee's gonna take him out and go to the finals. It ends early because goals don't matter, as there is gonna be a third place match, so Bumblebee is through to the final. And how about the other one? Slenderman missing early against Royalty. Overall, I think Royalty's been the better marble today. We'll see if he can close it out, as Slenderman misses too early. That's not a recipe to beat the consistency of Royalty, as he scores there. Slenderman needs it, and he doesn't get it. Slenderman's out, and he goes to the third place round versus the Wasps, which will be up first before the final of Bumblebee and Royalty. And here it is, the third place match. Slenderman taking the shot first, and he's gonna miss. How about the Wasps? Can they start off strong? No. Both marbles might be rattled from their semi-final matches. Both marbles were upset in those matches, as now nobody's scored into the third round. Slenderman misses all 3. Will we see overtime here? Posting in from the Wasps. No, we won't. And the Wasps will score. As now in the final, it's Royalty who misses the opener. Window for Bumblebee. Shot saved by Royalty. And now Royalty's got a shot of his own. Can't score there, as now Bumblebee chance to get it right back. Can't do it there. And now Royalty in the third round, he's got it. Bumblebee has to equalize here. Can he do it? No! Posting out. It's gonna be Royalty taking gold in this event. Bumblebee silver. And the Wasps do win the third place match to get bronze. And now to your medal ceremony. with the scores for the event here. And you're going to see Ocean Breeze and Peacock getting 2 and 1. That's just for getting the highest scores of the teams that didn't advance. Same for quarterfinals. They're ordered based on how close their matches were. In the overall standings, it's now Party in first place. He stays up there, but Royalty is going to jump 3 spots up to second, and Electric Eel right behind him in third. Thank you so much for watching probably the longest event we've ever made on this channel. Thank you so much for sticking around if you have, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, we've still got 2/3 of the competition remaining. Take care. As we last left off in the Marble Summer Championship, it's Party on top of the standings with 26 points, closely followed, though, by Royalty and Electric Eel with 23 and 22 respectively. We enter Event 5 block pushing, and now for your event specifics. You get 2 pushes per round, 6, 4, 2, and 1 points given per run. Top 2 scores advance. The total distance is a tiebreaker, and the Lego bricks that will be used are similar to the marbles colors. This is just for the ease of viewing. Down here at the bottom is where the marbles will be pushing from, and of course the terrain with these streamers will be a factor as the streamers are bumpy. They're going to try and get them past each streamer. So these are your groups. This is Group A to start off with. These are their blocks down at the bottom, close to the marbles color here. And they're off. The biggest push this round looks to go to Electric Eel. It's up past 12, close to 13. We'll see in the results it's 13.25, and all scores rounded to the nearest quarter. And so Electric Eel with 13.25 sets the benchmark score for today. Here is marbles will switch lanes now. Outside marbles go to the inside and inside to the outside. Ready in the starting blocks, and here they go. Bumblebee with a big lead on the others here. He's going to get a lot of fresh air to push his block forward, and that is actually going to cause him to advance over Peacock 7-6. Electric Eel is going to win the group no problem, as it's going to be Electric Eel and Bumblebee moving on. And next up, we go into Group B here, as there's their blocks at the bottom here. And it's Cherry, Party, Cloudstorm, and Ghost in that order. Round 1 of Group B, here they go. It's Party who gets the furthest push, and Cloudstorm's block is going to end up on top of his here. Both very close, 0.5 separating them here. Party is going to get that 2-point advantage over Cloudstorm here as they switch lanes outside to the inside, inside to the outside, as custom for the second heat of each group. And down they go. This one, it's Party again, or is it Cloudstorm? Pretty much paralleling him, but he's actually going to get it. And no problems, though, as Party and Cloudstorm still both advance. Party's fans enjoying it because they are now guaranteed points because they advance. And next up, we head into Group C, which is being called the Group of Death, as we have 3 of the top 4 from last year in this, along with a newcomer, Ocean Breeze. We'll see how he stacks up against the veterans. And he's going to be slotted in 3rd place after the first push. And look at Scorpion breaking 20 in his first push, 20.5. And that is a huge advantage to him here. Probably going to win anything if it comes down to distance, thanks to that big push. As they switch lanes, down they go. This one's close between Scorpion, Prairie Grass, and the Wasp. And Prairie Grass is actually going to get the edge over Scorpion. All of them probably looked like they were all within 0.5 of each other. And it's going to be Scorpion and Prairie Grass moving on. And next up, we have Group D. It's the fan favorite Google Earth. He's going to be on that top lane. And next to him, Nightfall, then Royalty and Hurricane on the bottom 2 lanes. As here they go, the biggest push to start off goes in favor of Nightfall. Royalty second, Google Earth in third. He's going to have to work if he wants to advance, in Hurricane in a troubling position as well. As they switch lanes again, outside to the inside, inside to the outside. And here they go. It's Hurricane and Google Earth who are going to be going side by side in the middle lanes, which have been an advantage today. And Google Earth is actually going to get the best push of the day, and that's going to allow him to advance. Google Earth stepping up when he needs to, as now a little halftime break here. 1 marble from the fans is going to get to push, and that marble is actually returning competitor Flair. He's a veteran from last year's Marble Summer Championship, and here he goes, giving it his all, and he's going to get up, probably looks about to be about 10 inches. Not great from him, but it always does help when you have the other marbles to help your block along. As now we get into Group A of the semifinals. Here they go down, and it's Party. His block getting carried a long way by the pack here, close to 18. It's going to be 17.75, and he's got early advantage along with Cloudstorm, who also came out of his group. as they switch lanes. And here we go, Cloudstorm and Party. Both going to be on the inside lanes here as down they go. Party's block gets a huge push in the end. That is going to be the furthest solo push of the day, and the combined length is 40 flat, which is averaging 20 per push, and Party is going to now set the best combined push total and the best single push of the day here as we get into semifinal B, heat number 1. And down they go. This push looks to be Google Earth's, and it is. The fan favorite is stepping up in a big way so far, and he just needs to do a little bit more to secure advancing onto the finals here as they switch lanes. Ready to go. Google Earth on that bottom lane, though. He's going to have to try and angle that block to the inside. He did not do a great job of that, but in fact, it's going to be enough because of how poorly Nightfall and Prairie Grass performed. So Google Earth is through to the finals. How about that? Because now we go into the semifinal consolation match. Down they come. It's Prairie Grass who was the first to get to his block, and it's going to reward him with 17.25 as his push. And here we go. This is going to be interesting to see how this stacks up because Electric Eel is in this heat, and he needs a good total to catch up to Party in the standings. Otherwise, Party's going to get some big separation, and that's exactly what he needed. He gets the win in this group. In this round of the group, I should say, and it's going to help out his total and his chances to chase down Party, but he needs Party to just struggle in this final here. And Google Earth, can he complete the Cinderella story and make a podium? It's not going to look good. Through 1 here, this is actually Scorpion beating out Party. Electric Eel would probably like Party to come in last in this group, but anything that's not gold is going to be fine by him. And here we go. Google Earth on that bottom lane. He struggled on it before. Will he struggle again? Yes, he will. And in fact, it's Party who's going to win the group on that push in first place. And that's going to be his 3rd gold in only 5 events. A 60% chance of him winning gold in any given event so far. And that is just consistency at its best here. As this is your medal ceremony. Cloudstorm the bronze, Scorpion the silver, and Party picking up the gold. And in the overall standings, Party's going to get 10 more towards his cause of getting first place in this season. He's now got 36 total as we check up the overall standings. Electric Eel 9 points back in second. He's the only marble left who's within 1 event of Party. This is not looking good for the others. They're going to need something big here in Event 6, Race Course. Thank you so much for watching Event 5 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. Hope you enjoyed this event. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, take care. If you've been enjoying the Marble Summer Championship 2020 and you aren't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later, and it shows support for the series. And now, into the video. Hello and welcome to the 6th event of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship, the obstacle course. Similar to the course that we saw in qualifying, the only major difference here is that it's 3 laps instead of 1, and you'll be getting 6, 4, 2, and 1 points based on where you finish per lap here. This is a demo run demonstrating what the course will be like here. You see that blue tape line is the official finish line. You have to cross it completely to complete your lap. And now our first race of the day. And down they go. It is a lead for Nightfall, and he is going to win race number 1. And now into race number 2. Down they go, and this time Bumblebee. Fantastic Plinko section, but it's actually Cherry who does win here. Bumblebee came from last to second in that Plinko section here. Shows how important it can be, as this time now he's got the lead and he's denied by the spinners. All 3 other ones make it through, but it's Nightfall and Hurricane moving on. And now we're into race number 2 here. Slenderman, Electric Eel, Scorpion, and the Ghosts as they go into the Plinko section, and it's Scorpion who comes down with the lead, entering that spinner section, and the only one to make it through is Slenderman. Now the Ghosts on that left side are going to get blocked. Slenderman just said, no, you're not finishing this race. Only he is. The Ghost still going to pick up 4 points either way. And now Slenderman threads the needle, makes it through, and the only one to not make it through this time is Electric Eel. You see him just spinning in the middle of the field. As down they go. Another good section for Slenderman was actually Scorpion with a ton of pace. And the Ghost's the only one to finish. Then Scorpion. There was actually Electric Eel earlier. As he is not going to be advancing the first of our top 3 to go. And the first one to not advance. Slenderman and the Ghosts go through. Next up, Party, Royalty, Ocean Breeze, and Prairie Grass. 2 of our top 3 in Party and Royalty in this group. And it's very close for second place down to the line. And Royalty fell off the course, but let's see. Did Party hang on for second? Down to the line, and no, he didn't. Just barely Prairie Grass. What a finish that one was for race number 1. It really is going to hurt Party in the long run here, missing out on 2 extra points he could have gotten. And this time, Royalty first down, and then he gets denied by the Spinners. Ocean Breeze again coming across the line in first. And look at Party, he's in last here. Not good for him, as he and Royalty in a dangerous position here. It looks like only one of them are going to be able to advance. And it's Party coming down first, trying to get through. He gets sent out of the arena. Prairie Grass comes in first, and that's crucial for him, because that means Party and Royalty both won't be advancing. It's Ocean Breeze and Prairie Grass, and that means all 3 of our top 3 are not advancing. And now into Group 4, Cloudstorm, Google Earth, Peacock, and the Wasps. And it's Google Earth, the fan favorite, with a lot of pace, denied by the Spinners. As for the other 3, Cloudstorm going to come across in first. And it looks like Peacock nowhere to be seen. I think did he get stuck? Oh, he did. He got stuck on the Plinko board back there. And we go into race 2. And down they go. This time, Cloudstorm again with a quick Plinko section. And he's going to get denied by the Spinners. The Wasps, the only one to make it through. But Google Earth going to settle pretty far up on the course. And that is going to help him out. And now, into race 3 of this group, it's Google Earth with the lead. He threads the needle, and he will be advancing. Peacock gets second, Cloudstorm third. It wasn't enough, it was. Cloudstorm is through, and the Wasps, because of that final race, that's where Cloudstorm wins that tiebreaker and moves on. And now, a tiebreaker for 2, 1, and 0 points in the event. Down they go. It's Cherry with the lead, and he's going to get 2. Scorpion will get 1. The Wasps and Peacock will be awarded 1 point each because of the track defect in the Plinko board. And now our first semifinal of the day, Hurricane going down. With the pressure, he gets hit hard at the end, and then Nightfall gets pinched out. But it is going to be Hurricane who wins race number 1, and into race number 2 now. It's Nightfall with the lead, and he's going to come across first this time. And now Nightfall and Hurricane, the 2 front runners in this group, both with 8 points, looking to clinch it. They're 1 and 2 right now, and down to the line. It was very close for first place. Not like it's going to really matter in the long run, but we'll check it out anyway because that looked insanely close. As you're going to see, he gets hit once by the Lego break, and then the Spinner stalled it. And look at Nightfall in the final seconds, just half a length in front at the line. And the Ghosts, unfortunately, the other bottom 2 along with them, will be advancing on to the final, so big miss out for them. It's now our other semifinal. It's Google Earth who makes it through first. All 3 other ones not going to be crossing the line as we go into race number 2 here. Google Earth with the early advantage, and he's going to be exiting the Plinko board first. And he threads the needle again. Cloudstorm does it as well. He gets bombarded by the Spinners at the end. But Google Earth, we'll see if he takes this aggressive to keep the momentum or relaxes to try and keep his energy. Down he goes. He actually will take second, so pretty balanced from him here. Not sure if he was going hard or not. As you're going to see, look at Cloudstorm. He's still spinning. He's sadly not moving on here. His fans a little bit disappointed here as the other top 3 did not advance here. He had a big opportunity, didn't capitalize on it going to the final. And now for our final, Google Earth, the first one down, and he's going to make it all the way through, and he wins race 1. Shades of 2017 Google Earth right now, as look at the finish for second, barely Hurricane across the line here. Google Earth, he just got 2 more races to hang on, but a poor Plinko second for him. Actually, he shoots into first place, denied by the Spinner, but the problem is that all 3 others will cross the line, so he's settled pretty high up on the course, but it's not enough. And now he's got to hang on for the win. Can't do it there. He has his chance, and he's sent backwards. Nightfall is going to win silver, and Google Earth luckily hangs on for bronze over Ocean Breeze. Hurricane, the gold winner of today's event. Now for our podium ceremony. It is Google Earth the bronze, Nightfall the silver, and Hurricane his first gold of the games. I'm pretty sure this is every single one of these marbles' first medal of the competition, so 3 new medalists today. After confirming the overall standings. Let's see. Oh yeah, it actually was, so look at Google Earth though. He's up into 6th place overall, and these are shades of 2017 Google Earth when he finished in the top 3. He's gonna be looking to improve in our next 3 events, the 3rd quarter of the competition, all water-themed events, so be ready for that. A couple of new events, as well as swimming returns for Event 9. Thank you so much for watching Event 6 of the Marble Summer Championship 2020. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, take care. Hello and welcome to Event 7 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. We're officially halfway through the competition and into the second half now. And for today's events, we'll bring you down to our other 2 casting correspondents. But first, we'll have a look at our standings. And here they are. Entering the event, it's Party up top. He only has a 1 event lead over Cluster and Electric Eel. Everybody else has 2 events to get to him. Today is diving. It uses the same grid as archery. Pretty much the same works, except it's underwater, and these security guards with their scuba masks will be operating as basically obstacles and ball bearings that can shift the marbles around underwater. And for our first heat, they're in the blocks and ready to go. Into the water they plunge, and it's Peacock and Cherry who hang on. Peacock in the 7, and Cherry's going to get a really nice score of 8. In the opening run. Now into the heat 2 of this group. Into the water they go. This time it's Prairie Grass and Cherry again in that 8. He's going to get 16 for the first round. And Peacock, even though he missed his second, the first one was just enough to put him through. Cherry with an impressive 16 in the first run. And now into Group B. Down into the water they go, and this time it looks like the Ghosts are going to be in the 6. Party in the 1 as Cloudstorm and Royalty go out the back here. So Royalty and Party and Cloudstorm all very competitive for the front spot in this season. Into the water, and this time only Cloudstorm is, whoa, he just shifts down to the 8 there. What just happened? He goes from 0 to 8, and he's actually going to advance. A magic run for him. And as for Party, he's not moving on. And now into Group C. Into the water they go. And it's Scorpion and Slenderman here. Scorpion in the 6, Slenderman looks to be in the 5, and that is where they are. Ocean Breeze and Electric Eel end up both missing the grid. And now into the second run of this heat. Into the water they go, and it's Electric Eel and Scorpion. They actually get closed in on by those ball-bearing security guards that they just released. And Electric Eel, again, doing enough in that second round, along with Scorpion, to go through onto the semifinals here. And now into Group D. Ready to go in the blocks, into the water, and this time 3 go out the back. And Bumblebee is gonna settle in the 0. Unlucky for him. He's not gonna get dislodged, and everybody goes 0 in the first round, so it's a clean slate. And this time Bumblebee and Nightfall. Nightfall on the 1. This time Bumblebee's on the 6, and it will be enough to put him through. Google Earth, the great dominant streak over these past 2 events, looks to finally come to a close today. Now in semifinal A, into the water they go. Coming down in 3 in the points. It looks to be the Ghosts and Peacock both settling in those 2 zeros next to the 10. So Cherry the only one to get points in the opening round. Into the second, and it's Cherry again. He's going to get pinched in between those bearings. Cloudstorm is in the 4, and Cherry is going to be just fine moving on. Good round for him once again, and Cloudstorm, the magic run continues to impress as we go into our semifinal B. And into the water they go. It's Nightfall who's on the 0, and he's going to settle in the 0. All 3 yellow marbles all go out the back there. And now the next run into the water. Looks like we've got 2 with a chance for points, but only Electric Eel is going to get points. Bumblebee's settled in that 0 many times today, and it's going to hurt him again. Into the water in the tiebreaker. And who's got points? Only Scorpion. No, he rolls into the 0, and Bumblebee rolls out of the zeros. Bumblebee goes through, and Scorpion's run ends when he had a chance to lock up going to the final, but instead he's in the semifinal consolation, and he's not going to get points in round 1. Only Peacock will, as the Ghosts and Nightfall both settle in 0. And now for the second run. Down they go into the water. And we got 3 on the grid. Where will they settle? Peacock gets pushed into the 8, whereas the Ghosts don't get as good of a push and barely stay in the 0. So it's going to be Peacock. I think he wins this heat. But to determine the points for the tiebreaker here, the Ghosts and Nightfall go. Nightfall pushed down to the 8. The Ghosts settle in the 6, and it's not enough. The Ghosts, who had a chance to get even more points today, trying to get back on Hurricane, who didn't advance, disappointing for them in the consolation round. And now in the final, 2 settling in the 0. Electric Eel turns it down to the 8, and a fantastic run for him here, as he and Cloudstorm both were right behind Party in the standings, looking to take that over. And Cloudstorm's going to get a 6 here, meaning the Electric Eel wins gold, Cloudstorm silver, and now a tiebreaker for bronze. Who will it be? Into the water, and it's Cherry who's going to barely settle on the 2. Just hangs on, and Bumblebee is going to miss out on the podium. Electric Eel, though, he wins gold. And him and Cloudstorm, I think this is going to put them over Party in the overall standings, as that's our medal ceremony. We'll check out here. This is the event standings here, as you see. You see Google Earth, Hurricane, 2 marbles who did podium finishes in the previous event, both missing out. And yes, in the overall standings, Cloudstorm and Electric Eel are now on top of Party. For the first time in a while, it seems that Party is non-first place overall. Thank you so much for watching Event 7 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We still got plenty of events coming up soon. Until the next one, take care. Hello and welcome to Event 8 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. You join us outdoor, our 3rd of 3 outdoor events, and our 2nd of our stretch of 3 water events here. It's the Biathlon. You see half the course is just dry, half of it you'll be running in that water stream. Your event specifics, basically you're going to have 2 runs. You'll be going head-to-head. One of them you'll start on the top side and one on the bottom side. Your total scores will be added, and that's basically how we develop the scoreboard throughout this event. As now Mossy is going to be taking a run on the track here as he plunges into the water section, which makes up a lot of this track. Even though the dry section is a little less than half, the water seems like so much more because the marbles go so much slower in the water. Is now you're going to see the leaderboard in the bottom right and the time of the current run. In the left here, it's Bumblebee with a sizable lead over the Ghosts, but the Ghosts are bringing it back, looking to make this close into the final section. They've gotten right to the tail of Bumblebee, and down to the line, it's close. We'll let you know what the final times are after both runs have added. I think Bumblebee just got around the Ghost here, and the Ghost right on his tail again, looking to get by. It's extremely hard to pass in the water section because you run on that stream. That's why we're doing 2 runs and down to the line. Bumblebee 6/100ths faster than the Ghosts over those 2 runs. And now Google Earth and Hurricane, 2 of the top 4 from the first ever season. It's Google Earth with a lead, but as we saw in the first run, the leads can evaporate almost instantly as here comes Hurricane right to his tail, and a little separation at the line. We'll see how much that matters. In the end, this time Hurricane has the lead, but Google Earth making no work needed for himself to catch up. He's right on his tail immediately. He's going to keep drafting in him here, maybe try and get him as they jostle. He has to make that ground up back. It's going to be really tight to the line, and I think Google Earth was a bit better. We'll check on our first 4, and he is very close, only 4/100ths faster, as they were just both so close to that first section. It's really going to make the difference if you can get around your opponent in the land section, because the water is so hard to pass, as we said before. As Cloudstorm has the lead over Cherry, but Cherry right behind him. You want to keep that split extremely close to succeed. They slow to a crawl in that final section, and it's very close to the line, but this time Cherry a lot of pace over Cloudstorm to start it off here, as Cloudstorm now drawing it a little bit closer. Cherry like a 5 marble gap. It comes down to 3 and now down to 1, down to the line. It is very close, and it is going to go to Cherry. Pretty sure he's 1/100th faster. We'll show you the update after this run, because then we'll have the top 8, or the first 8 times. As now it's Ocean Breeze, Slenderman right behind him. Can Slenderman keep this even closer as he almost passes him at the end? It's got to be 100th or 200th difference through the first race. Slenderman's now got the lead over Ocean Breeze. In a water event, you'd think he'd do good. He's trying to bring it back, and he's right on his tail. Slenderman with a little bit of separation. Ocean Breeze, a lot of a gap compared to some of our previous runs. That's really going to hurt him. And you see there, 500th slower. Felt like more, but the top three remain the same. And now, our next run. We're halfway through the competition. Scorpion Royalty, a lot of pace for Scorpion here. Royalty not even close, but he's going to bring it back as they go over that little hill. And he's still really far behind. In the final section, he brings it back, but it's not a great job. He was trailing way too far back the entire time. And then Scorpion gets the lead on the second race as well. Scorpion trying to end it for Royalty with 2 wins in a row, and also trying to go for pole as he's got an insanely fast track time, and he actually gets it. And Royalty as well, even though he was over 20 or 2/10 behind Scorpion overall, he still hangs on for second currently, just showing you how much faster they were in that race. As now it's Party and Prairie Grass. Prairie Grass, a little bit of a gap here. He's going to want to close that down perfectly, and then Party opens it up a slight bit at the end. So Prairie Grass needs to make up some time here as they go into the water section. And down over the little hill, it's deadlocked. It is so close for Prairie Grass. He's trying to keep it close. Party looking to get some separation. It's not a lot of separation, but will it be good enough for the lead? It is. 900th separating Party and Prairie Grass, nearly a full 10th, just showing you how close it can be, even having that big of a margin between them. As now we get into the race, it's Nightfall and Electric Eel, and Nightfall has the lead. Electric Eel, pretty sizable gap between them from what we've seen today. Electric Eel, now he closes it down very well, and a little bit of separation there. Nightfall, slight advantage, and this time Electric Eel goes in front but gets passed. Nightfall's in front again, and winning 2 out of 2 races is exactly what he could use in the overall standings. A huge momentum boost after he's had a really nice past 2 events. He gets the win, and he gets the top time. Oh my goodness, that is exactly what the doctor ordered for Nightfall as we go into our final group of the day. It's it's Peacock and the Wasps. As it's Peacock with the lead, Wasps are literally on his tail completely. They have barely let any separation the entire race, and they don't even let him make a gap at the end either. And then Peacock again with the lead here. Wasps have to play catch up again, but staying on his back is exactly what you can do, because when you stay on his back, you're likely to be right behind him. So you just gotta hope that Peacock can get first place overall down to the line. And he does get it. Oh my goodness, he's 1100ths faster than Nightfall and 700ths faster than the Wasps. And it's gonna be good enough for the gold and silver medals respectively. And now in the podium ceremony, it's Nightfall with the bronze, the Wasps get the silver, and Peacock gets the gold. Here's your event standings. It's Peacock up top, as we mentioned. In 4th, it goes to Electric Eel, and pretty much the top 10 are pretty much determined all in the same heat. So basically, it'll go 1-2 in one heat, then 1-2 in the next. And in the overall standings, Electric Eel's up top, but Party and Cloudstorm, who've been front-running the entire tournament, are right behind them. Thank you so much for watching Event 8 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. We have one more water event left. It's going to be swimming, and that's going to be coming up next week. So until then, take care. Hello and welcome to Event 9 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. Today, we head to the Aquatic Center for Event 9, Swimming. And now, a look at your event specifics. So it's an underwater race, and compared to some of our events where we've modified to have multiple runs, this is only one run, and you top 2 marbles will advance. Third of all the 3 water events here, as this is a demonstration of the course done by Mossy. And yeah, so now into the video. Our first group, Cloudstorm, Slenderman, Hurricane, and the Ghosts. Into the water they go. Slenderman out to the early lead. but the Ghost right by him. Cloudstorm now looks to come to the inside, and Slenderman's going to lose out all the way. Slenderman from first to third, first to not advancing, as it's going to be the Ghosts and Cloudstorm going through. Let's see what happens here. He starts, I think he's trying to go block the Ghosts, and that looks like what he does, but instead the Ghosts kind of push him out of the way, and then he's going to realize, oh no, I'm out of the way, so he tries to go back up and try and cut them off, but he goes up way too late, and it's going to end up costing him advancing. He will go to the third place match, though. In our next group, into the water, it's Google Earth, and now Nightfall, I think, in second, but Nightfall right there with Party. 3 marbles, all in it for the win. 3 wide to the line. Who gets it? I don't even know. The replay, we say that it's Google Earth and Nightfall, but we'll have to check that replay. That was so tight to the line here. Prairie Grass, the only one who did not have a chance, as Nightfall at this final little spot. Now it's perfectly 3 wide. Then apparently Google Earth and Nightfall barely get out to the lead. You can just see it there. And they will be going through. And now, Group C. That's 3 of our 4 groups. Here we are, the Wasps and Electric Eel down on the bottom. But now it's 3, maybe 2 in it, and not as close as the other ones. It's pretty clearly the Wasps and Scorpion here. You're going to see, unlike other groups, this is taking 2 to the high side, 2 to the low. And basically the front runner from each of those groups is going to go through. And yeah, Wasps first, Scorpion second. Cherry tried to make it close at the end, couldn't quite do it. But Cherry will be going to the third place match. And now Group D, the 4th of our 4 group stage matches. And it's Royalty, Ocean Breeze, and Peacock here. 3 competitive for it. Ocean Breeze blocked by Peacock, jockeying him for the win. And Ocean Breeze gets around at the end along with Royalty. And it's another 3 marble race right there. You're going to see Ocean Breeze here right on the back of Peacock. And Peacock is not giving him any territory here. He's still in second at this point. Then Ocean Breeze starts jockeying him up high side. Then he goes like bouncing off of him and down to the line. He's going to end up beating him. Fantastic strategy from Ocean Breeze in a water event. And here we go. Our first semifinal sees Cloudstorm out to the lead. And now Google Earth and Nightfall trying to stick with him. Google Earth tries to get around Nightfall, can't close the gap in time. And Cloudstorm and Nightfall will be going to the final. Google Earth goes to the semifinal consolation here. As you're going to see right here, he might have had an opportunity to get around Nightfall, but Nightfall starts to cut it up. What Slenderman couldn't do when he did his race. Nightfall times it perfectly, gets in front of Google Earth. No chance of him getting around. With that little time left, and now semifinal B. It's Royalty with the early lead. Wasp in second, but here come the others. And now it's all 4 in it. All 4 to the line. It is so close. And it goes to the Wasps in Royalty in fantastic fashion. They were in the lead, and then Ocean Breeze starts jockeying Royalty once again. Scorpion decides to go low, trying to make it a battle, gets cut off. But look at how close that is between Royalty and Scorpion at the line. That is incredible. What a finish. And now, into our group stage consolation for 3rd place marbles in the group stage. It's Slenderman, but Cherry gets around. Cherry's going for the win. Party going for 1 is not going to get around Slenderman. And it is going to be Cherry picking up 2 points on the event. Slenderman picking up 1. You're going to see here, Cherry decides to go high side here, and that separates and isolates those 3 on the bottom. Peacock tries to follow Cherry, but he takes that line way too late, and it basically loses all of its effectiveness. Slenderman barely holds on for 1 point over Party. And now into our semifinal consolation match. Into the water they go, and it's Google Earth and Scorpion out to the lead, but Ocean Breeze with a lot of pace on him. He's going to go high side. He looks to have the lead now. He does! And he edges out Google Earth and Scorpion and the Ghosts. That was insanely close between 2nd through 4th place in this group, even with 1st to 4th. As you're going to see Google Earth, oh my goodness, that is so close. And then the Ghosts barely edge out Scorpion as well. Fantastic racing here. And now into our final. Down into the water they go. It's the Wasp with the lead. Nightfall second. Royalty third. Cloudstorm with some speed on the top. Looking to get into that podium position. Nightfall blocks him and Royalty at the line. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was just crazy. So close for Cloudstorm. So close for third and second place. Nightfall, that little bump almost costs him, just almost got too aggressive with it. But Royalty hangs on for third place. Nightfall hangs on for second. And it's Royalty picking up bronze, Nightfall with the silver, the Wasps with the gold. And yeah, the Wasps and Nightfall have been extremely successful as of late with their placements in these water events. We'll definitely be looking to carry that over into the next few final events of the tournament. As you see here, the gap from first to last is 30 points, and with a maximum of 30 points up for grabs in these final events, Hurricane is on his final straw. Thank you so much for watching Event 9 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned next week for Event 10, the Marble Tower, followed by Skateboarding, and then the Marble Marathon. And until then, take care. Hello and welcome to Event 10 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. Today we bring back the Marble Tower for its second year in a row. There's 8 marbles in each group. You get 2 races per group for 1 to 8 points per race. The top 4 in each group will advance to the final, and the bottom 4 will go to 1 extra consolation race to add on to their original scores. This is our Group A here. They'll be lined up in this order in the funnel, and then they'll go down 2 races to get as many points as possible. Here they are lined up in the funnel. And they're off. The timer starts, and our current top 3 will be established at 5 seconds into this race. Here they are right now. Actually, top 4 is Prairie Grass. Enters first, followed by Bumblebee, Electric Eel, and then Cherry. All 4 into the funnel, and now Electric Eel tries to make a move, and joined by all 7 except for the Wasps. And now down closer to the bottom, Bumblebee looks to have it, and he does. And into the third funnel, 25 seconds in. Prairie Grass right there with him, trying to get around. But Cherry and Party have entered the mix as well, and down to the bottom, it is going to go to Bumblebee. Cherry sneaks by Prairie Grass for second, and Ocean Breeze trying to get past Party for fourth. He won't do it. He looks to have fifth locked up, and Electric Eel is going to fall from the high, I think, of second all the way down to sixth. The Ghosts, who've never been good at the funnels event, in seventh, and the Wasps, coming off of an extreme hot streak, are going to falter in last place. And in their total points, here they are. And then on the right side, you'll also be able to see what their times were. Pretty big spread overall, 24 seconds from separating first to last. Bumblebee's fans happy with their first run. They need one more solid one to pretty much all but secure advancing. And into the funnel they go. And it looks to be Ocean Breeze who's fought to the bottom. He does, and he's followed by Bumblebee, who's done good work in the first funnel, but again, it's Electric Eel right on his tail, looking to take the lead. He might have it, and he does. Electric Eel needs a win here after a disappointing first race, where he just completely collapsed, and instead, I think that's Bumblebee. It might actually be him, though. It was him, actually. So Bumblebee now has some work to do. And down towards the bottom, it's the Wasp with the lead now as they sneak inside of Electric Eel. Stealing first, Electric Eel is going to hold on for second. Bumblebee is going to come in third. Or is he? Oh, he just barely edges out Cherry there. Ocean Breeze gets fifth. It looks like Ghosts fighting for sixth. Party right there as well. Prairie Grass struggling with Party for seventh. Round and round they go. Who's going to take last place? Who's going to get seventh? Prairie Grass will earn the better finish. However, it's just not enough to advance, finishing with 8 points total. Bumblebee, Cherry, Electric Eel, and the Wasps move on. As you can see right here, Wasps fans happy. A tale of two extremes for them there, first and last place. However, 9 points is good enough to edge out fourth place. And now into Group B. Marbles lined up in the funnels, ready to go. Of course, the scores, the top 4, will be revealed 5 seconds in when they can get some more defined positions. It's Peacock, I think he has the lead. He just barely gets in front of Royalty there. Slenderman and Nightfall going to be joining them in the top 4 into the second funnel. It's Royalty with the lead. Peacock, though, trying to keep it. It's really close, and it is going to be Peacock still just barely hanging on. Google Earth has forced Slenderman a little bit further back in that second funnel, currently in fourth place. Actually, he's in fifth now, I think. And Royalty's actually going to win this race. Peacock looking to hang on for second, but Nightfall is right there trying to beat him out, and he won't do it. Google Earth is going to hang on for 4th. 5th place contested. Slenderman might have the inside angle. He does. He edges out Hurricane there. Now Cloudstorm trying to get his rival. Can't get him there. 7th goes to Cloudstorm, and 8th place goes to Scorpion, who looks to set our first time over 1 full minute. And that is what it's going to be. It looks to be about a 103. So 103.74, and that's actually the slowest time on track history, I think. And that's unlucky for him here. He's going to look to do what the Wasps did with a last and then a first. And he's starting in the back row for race 2, so he's going to need some luck here to get back in here. A good takeoff will help him, and he's already towards the bottom here, top 4 after 5 seconds in. Looks to be in 3rd right now. It's Peacock and Royalty in that top 4. They've been doing good things in race 1. They're looking to continue it here, as it's now Cloudstorm fighting to the bottom. Down into this funnel. Does Scorpion have the inside? He does, and he might actually just be replicating the Wasp. Earlier, Hurricane did fall off the track, so it's impossible for anybody to get last place other than Hurricane here. It's going to be unlucky for him not advancing, but Scorpion is going to win, and he does exactly what the Wasp did in their first races. Next is contested between Google Earth and Cloudstorm. It'll go to Google Earth, edging out Cloudstorm. That should secure him advancing. Exactly what he needs to keep pace with the leaders in this competition, or at least be in striking distance of them. And last available marble on the track is going to be Royalty, slotting in 7th for this race. And it's not going to be enough to move on. Same prairie grass treatment that we saw. He's just going to be 1 point shy of Scorpion. And his fans, Scorpion's fans that is, feel very relieved after that. Down to the group consolation, where they're going to have 1 extra race to add on to their group stage score. So that's why you see that they already have some points registered. And ready to go. They're ordered in most points is first and least points is in the back. The back marbles are going to be looking to do what Scorpion and the Wasps have done when they've been starting in the back of these races. But it is Nightfall with the lead. Cloudstorm 2nd, Hurricane 3rd. Although it's taking 3rd and 4th a while to join them here. And in fact, Nightfall is going to get to go a while, so he's not even in danger of getting bumped. But now as they get closer to the bottom of the second funnel, that's where the contact starts to happen. Nobody's going to get Nightfall. In fact, Slenderman's going to sneak through for 2nd place. Shifty movements from him, as it's Nightfall and Slenderman looking to get 8 and 7 for this race. That would help them to maybe earn points for this event, but Ocean Breeze is down there. He's one of those marbles, I think, on 8 points. And Slenderman comes in 2nd, so it's going to be 6 added on to Ocean Breeze's score. Not sure if that'll be enough to get himself into the points overall for this event. These back marbles, really no hope for them, as we've already seen a couple on 8 and 7 already finish above them. And coming down to the bottom of the track, that looks to be Cloudstorm in last. And he's taking a heck of a long time here. This could get into 110, and it will. An insanely slow time. That resets the slowest track record. And you see, these times are getting progressively slower as the day went on. And that probably is attributed to the fact that they are running out of gas, I guess. They're getting more and more tired here. But the final, you have to just channel it in for 2 more races. Bumblebee, who's been good all day, is starting pole for this final. And ready to go into the funnels. There they go. Who's going to get the best takeoff? Is that Scorpion, Bumblebee, Google Earth? I'm not sure. It looks to actually be Electric Eel, who somehow slots his way in there in the 3 yellow marbles, 1, 2, and 3. Joined by Google Earth 4th. And now Google Earth might have gone to the inside of one. He did. Electric Eel trying to hang on in his spot. And who has it in there? It's actually Bumblebee. He's come all the way up to 1st place after falling back in that first funnel. Nice racing from him. All 3 yellow marbles still in the top 3 spots. They were faltered for a bit here. Who's going to win the race? Who is going to take it? It's Bumblebee. 2nd place, Scorpion. Maybe Google Earth fighting. Won't do it. He'll take 3rd in the first final race. And Electric Eel, who enters the funnels in the top 3, is going to fall back to 5th. Unfortunate for him. He really has not been able to keep up his finishes here. He really does start out high in the beginning and then starts to falter back. In last place, gonna go to the Wasps, looking for about a 108 time, I think. Maybe a high 107, and it is 107.93. And now, With only one race to go in the Marble Tower, it's still going to be Bumblebee starting on pole. His fans really going to be looking to get that title of Marble Tower Gold winner for 2020. And into the funnels they go. Will we see 3 yellow marbles out to the lead early? And we do. According to the score sheet, it looks like the first 3 to enter are all 3 yellow marbles. Again, a hot start for them. But this time, Google Earth further up the mountain. And now, all 3 yellow marbles now being challenged by Peacock Cherry. And now, who is going to get it? Going into the funnel 3. Who has advantage? It's Bumblebee, and he's looking to lock up the gold. He's joined by Electric Eel, and then Cherry has gotten in there. That's actually Scorpion in second, Electric Eel further back. But the gold medal looks to go to Bumblebee. He gets it. Perfect in the final. Scorpion 2 second places in the final. That's good enough to get him the silver. And now we're wondering who is going to get bronze in this event. Will it be Google Earth? Will it be Royalty? Will it be Cherry or Peacock? I don't even know. Google Earth really needs to get in the hole fast, and he does. But who is going to get bronze medal? It is up to anybody. Anybody's guess right now. It is going to be extremely close. May even be a tiebreaker. Google Earth fans intensely waiting it, and they get it. Tiebreaker over Royalty because of the better finish overall in the final. So Google Earth, his 3rd place is better than Royalty's 4th. And that is going to do it for this event. That's your podium ceremony. And overall in the standings, Bumblebee wins the event. You can see your top 10 for this event, and then those who did not get points. And then overall in the standings, Electric Eel is back to the top. Scorpion has flown up the standings, and you're going to see those bottom 4 marbles are now not eligible to win the title. Thank you so much for watching Event 10 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, take care. Events like these truly separate the Marble Summer Championship marbles from the onlookers. Hello and welcome to Event 11 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. It's skateboarding. Only 2 of our marbles in our field of 16 have ever tried the skateboarding event in the off-season, and neither of them made it into the open track, which is the only course that they'll be going on today. And now for your event specifics. You get 1 run per marble. Points, instead of being a judgment base, they're specifically scored on aspects of your jump. Rare tricks will be tiebreakers. And here is a demo run. So you're going to see the first part is the takeoff. You have to get clean, straight takeoff. Then you're going to have that bounce. You do your main trick up in the air. And if you're really lucky, really tactical with it, you can get to do a second trick, which Mossy is going to show here. And yeah, you want to make it all the way down and land. However, you don't get to land if you're on the pillows, which are just used as padding to catch the marbles in case they go all the way down onto that hardwood floor. So, into the event, we'll be opening up with Hurricane, working reverse order through our standings. He's ready to go now, and down he comes. He's got a nice takeoff, looks quite good. I have to say, he goes way up in the air. That's a pogo trick, but he actually comes out of his skateboard. He just ejects from it, and he's going to hit the ground. It's going to be a -1 point for leaving the skateboard, and he's only going to get, I think, only 1 point on the day. And now, the Ghosts come up, looking to do a little bit better than Hurricane, reset the top mark, and this is going to be, I think that's 2 flips maybe 1.5. Not sure how they'll count it, and look, the Ghosts also go out. It is 2 flips, but the ejection is only going to give him 1 point. And so far, these 2 runs have been quite little. So you're really going to need all the points you can get here. As now Slenderman comes down. He's doing a couple of nice flips. And look at this. He's got some really fast rotation here. Tons of corkscrews onto the pillow. Fantastic run. He also makes it all the way down. And this is going to destroy the top mark. 11 points. Not even close to what we've seen from some of these other marbles here. He's 10 points ahead of the next closest, and we're only 3 in. Will that be the top mark? You'll just have to wait and see. As now Cherry comes down, and he just gets... That's an awkward bounce there. It's not really going to help him at all. And he can't even land it. That is not what he was looking for. However, it will put him into the top 3 since he does at least better than Hurricane, and he does better than the Ghosts for 2. So he's currently in second. I don't know if Slenderman's run is going to be an outlier. We'll have to see. As Prairie Grass does a little trick in the air, maybe 1 or 2 flips right there. Rolling down, did not make it all the way down the course, and it's going to go as a 3. Those other tricks really going to be important for Marbles to pull off as this day goes on here. You're going to see that those will be the tiebreakers as mentioned earlier. And the rarer the trick, the more worth it is. But Ocean Breeze isn't going to do anything. He's not even going to land it. And that is going to be our worst score of the day since he literally just went down and stopped. He didn't perform any trick at all. And his fans are just kind of confused about that. Like, they don't even know what happened. Because he just kind of just stopped immediately. Now, Google Earth, the fan favorite. How's the bounce? Looks good, is good. A lot of flips in the air. Can he get that second bounce like Slenderman? He will. He's going to get a couple more corkscrews in. And how about anything else? He's got a couple more on the bottom before he hits the ground again. Still rolling. And he's going to land it as well. Google Earth with a heck of a run to pretty much just save his entire competition from going south. That might just keep him in contention to have a chance to win this championship here as he establishes himself at the top of our top 3 scores. Is now Bumblebee going down. Can he equal Google Earth? Not even close. Kind of just, I don't know, that was like an anti-flip cancel. It really wasn't counted as a flip cancel since he has landed quite awkwardly, and it's not going to help out his score. Not even going to break the top 3. And next up is Nightfall. He's been struggling ever since that really strong stretch in the water events, and not a good bounce here either. He's going to go off to the side, and he isn't going to land it either. And that is not what he was looking for. Just 1 point for 1 corkscrew. And next up, we'll have Peacock going down. He's looking to try and poke into that top 3 as he enters your picture now. Here he goes. We'll look at that committed. It'll really tell if he can do it. It goes way up in the air. That's going to be a big air bonus for him, but not a lot of rotation to pair along with it. A very clean run, though. Definitely the cleanest of the runs we've seen all day, although he didn't have many flips or corks to his name. We'll see. I think 4 points does put him on the podium for right now. It does. And yeah, that's a pretty solid run for him. There's now Party going down here. He needs something big. He's got some big air and he's got some flips to go along with it. But what can he do on that second bounce? He's got a lot of corkscrews. Maybe a third bounce. That would really help him. There's a couple more for the show. And Party is going to put together a heck of a run. That is easily going to put him into the top 3. Not even close between him and Peacock here. You can see that huge discrepancy from those marbles who get a ton of rotation in their jumps compared to the ones who either don't make it down or just really do not move their skateboards very much. The Wasp doing a couple of flips up in the air. This looks like it could be a top 3, but a really bad second bounce is barely going to give him anything extra, and it's not going to be enough to poke into the top 3. And now Royalty. This is our 13th marble, so 3 to go after this. And here he goes. Looking to get a good bounce here. And that's a flip cancel. That is exactly what it is when you lead with one end and you slap the back end of the skateboard on there. It's extremely hard to pull off, so it is going to probably be one of the best tiebreaker tricks to get. So even though he didn't get a huge score, I mean, that will win the tiebreakers. We see he actually did land that trick. As now Cloudstorm goes. After this, we'll have 2 more to go, and it'll just be Scorpion and Electric Eel after this. But he's looking to make a statement here. He's got some decent air. I think that's going to be a pogo. And he hits the edge of the stairs. And he does a little spin. Whoa, that was pretty cool. And how's it going to end for him? He does land it, so he pulls off a couple of nice tricks. He didn't do any of the conventional tricks. He just really did a nice freestyle on his own there. Gotta respect that. And now Scorpion. After this, it's only Electric Eel who will have a chance to poke into the top 3. Not a lot of rotation here, but he might have a good second bounce. Here come the corkscrews. That's a lot of them. How many was it? It was 8 total. And Scorpion, it's still not going to be enough to poke into that top 3, just showing you how impressive it is. You're really just going to have to get those 3 bounces. Here's our final competitor, Electric Eel. There's the flip cancel, exactly what Royalty did. Makes it look just as easy, even though it is very hard to do. He needs to land this, though, because he hasn't done much tricks in the air. He needs to get it, and he will. Electric Eel is going to get some points from this event due to a nice landing and the flip cancel, as now our podium ceremony, Slenderman the bronze, Party the silver, and Google Earth bringing home the gold, saving his championship dreams, and that will, I think, put him only 6 points off of the lead. And as we check in with the overall standings, yes, that is true. 8 marbles are in contention. The most we've ever had before this is 3. 9 marbles have a chance at the podium, and the bottom 7 do not have a chance to win or podium. Thank you so much for watching event 11 of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, take care. Hello and welcome to the final race of the 2020 Marble Summer Championship at Championship Speedway. Today we have a segmented race format where we're going to have 4 group stages. Then the top 2 from each of those groups will advance to the round of 8, and then after 5 laps in the round of 8, we'll have 5 final laps with the final 4 to determine who our champion is here. As you're seeing a look at your course here, some new custom tracks, and then of course the track that returns for its 3rd year now is that final sprint track. It's been through a lot, but it's going to keep being here as long as it keeps providing interesting and entertaining events. As we go into race number 1, it's Hurricane starting pole here. Scorpion, one of those title contenders, I think the only one in this group, but he's in the back. He cycles to the front, and a good run from him. He needs to close it out, as we've got 3 stuck in the back, and now 2 look to get loose. Nightfall is going to come second, so it's going to be Scorpion and Nightfall advancing here. Scorpion's fans happy with the start here. They are into the round of 8, and they keep their tournament alive. We've seen now 1 of our 7 title contenders go. Of course, Nightfall still has a shot at the podium, the only other marble who can't win the title, but he still does have a chance at the podium, and he will still have it, I think, as he continues on into that final 8. And now into group number 2. It's going to have the Ghosts, Royalty, Cloudstorm, and Cherry. And it's the Ghosts and Royalty on that front lane here. I think our only title, or we have 2 title contenders in Royalty and Cloudstorm. Right now, only one of them would advance. The barrier does some wonders to Cloudstorm, who actually releases the Ghost. Cloudstorm, I think, gets stuck, and neither of our 2 title contenders from this group are going to advance. Cloudstorm, he's known for choking it away. He choked his chance last season, could not bring it home in the final event. And this time, he's not even going to get to progress here. A really poor entrance on that barrier. It's to prevent marbles from going into the other lanes, which are usually a disqualification, so he's going to pay the price for it, and when he had a chance, he got stuck. And next up, into Group C, we have 2 title contenders in this group here, both on the front row. It's Electric Eel and Google Earth, and Electric Eel starts off with the lead. He cycles to the back, and it's the 2 blue marbles in front. And now Slenderman's off the course, and Ocean Breeze gets stuck. Google Earth further down the course, he is going to have no problem. Electric Eel's going to take his sweet time coming down, but both title contenders will advance. So I think that's 3 total qualified for the finals here. And that is a look at the race here. You see Slenderman, he just had way too much pace and he could not control it. And Ocean Breeze got stuck, and I think Electric Eel might have gotten stuck in that spot if not for Ocean Breeze taking up that little spot. And he kind of struggled with the rest of the Plinko section. Didn't matter because he's through to the round of 8. And now into Group D. We have 2 title contenders in this one as well. Party and the Wasps in front. They both start on the front row. Peacock's off the course. Bumblebee is stuck, and again, it's going to be a cruise on down. 5 of our 8 title contenders survive the first round. And this is really big for the Wasps and Party, especially for the Wasps here. They're 4 points down from our leader Scorpion here, and Google Earth, who also made it, is 6 points down. Both of them have very outside chances. It's mainly between the front 3 and Scorpion, Electric Eel, and Party. Of course, miracles can happen, and the Wasp and Google Earth will both be looking for him. So you see who's in and who is out of our top 8. And here we go. 5 laps with 8 marbles. Then we go down to 4 and do 5 more laps with them. And here we go. It's Google Earth who goes, he goes off to the outside lane. That is going to be a disqualification for the first race. Looks like we're going to have 5 finishers. A lot of chaos in that final sprint section. What the track is known for. His Electric Eel is going to win the first race here. Of course, he did struggle with the Plinko section in his first qualifying race. No problem so far for him. His team going to look confident. And you see, Google Earth, he did go off, and then we had a bunch of marbles get stuck down in this barrier section where you're going to see these little barriers on that right side of the track. You're going to see 3 get caught up, then 2, and then Scorpion does get loose, but he falls back to 5th. Party, the one who gets stuck there, and further up the course, it's Cherry up there. And now, going into lap number 2, this is what your order looks like. They're in the blocks, ready to go for our second of 5 laps in the round of 8. And here they go. The better jump does go to the high side with the Ghost, but they get stuck in the 2 darker marbles out in front now. It's Nightfall and Party in front, but Nightfall's going to get caught up on the barriers. Don't think he got loose. Scorpion second, Googler third, Electric Eel fourth. We'll have 4 finishers. A couple fell off, a couple stuck higher up. You can see where they are ordered right there. Now let's check out the replay to see what kind of happened to some of them here. You're going to see a big cycle point over that first jump in the track. Yeah, I think Cherry might have been the only one to go off. That's the only one we saw. There's the Ghosts as well. That accounts for 2 of them. Then there's Nightfall stuck, and I think we had 1 higher up on the course that also did not finish. See Nightfall there, and where is he? The Wasps get stuck on that part of the Plinko section that has been plaguing a ton of marbles today. Still plenty of time to bring it back. You just want to conserve your energy. Don't panic right now. There's plenty of time to bring this thing back. And here we go. This time the bottom line does get the better jump. It gets a really good jump up. Party cycles to the back. The 2 yellow marbles out in front. And here they go. It's a good look for Scorpion. He's going to win the race. Second goes to Cherry. Third to the Wasps. And trouble for Electric Eel. He was in front and then he just disappeared from that top group. We'll see exactly what happened here. He's in second in this part. And he does get stuck in that common section. Unfortunate for him. I think Google Earth might have been the only marble who fell off there. We'll have to check when we go back to that shot that shows all of the marbles who got stuck on the track, which is up now. It looks like it is just Electric Eel. Actually, we go up the course, and there's Nightfall as well. So only 5 finishers. But now going into lap 4. This is the key lap where you have to establish your position for the final. Google Earth and Nightfall, they're really going to look to get off that back row if they want a chance at advancing. Here they go. It's Scorpion into the lead. Cherry now cycles up front. And both yellow marbles are off the course. It's the Wasp with the lead. Cherry in trouble. And it looks like we might only have 2 finishers. We will only have 2. It's Google Earth coming from the back row, as well as Party, who are going to be making up our front 2 for the final lap. And it's the Wasps and Cherry in our second row. Ghost Scorpion our third. And Nightfall and Electric Eel making up our final row. And in the replay here, you just see a couple of marbles take a tumble, a lot of them getting stuck up here. You see the Ghosts right there, and then they almost got stuck, I think, in that barrier section. Actually, they did. 2 marbles got stuck there. And then there's the Ghosts there, and then I think we had 3 fall off. It's actually 2, as Nightfall didn't even make over the first jump. Unfortunate for him. He's going to be from the back row because he fell off, or he stopped so high up on the course. So this is our final. Here we go. 4 will move on to the final 4. Who will it be? It's Google Earth in the lead. He's now to the back of the track. And we got 2 yellow marbles and Party in the front. Now Cherry making appearance. 3 of our title contenders are all through. And Google Earth is just going to miss out. And I do not know if it was enough to beat out the Wasp for 4th place overall. I think it might be, as he's 2 points over the Wasps here. Or 2 places over them. So we check out this replay here. Google Earth is looking good until they cycle to the back. And that's when it really starts to hurt. Because these 3 of our title contenders are going to take 1, 2, and 3 respectively in this race. Along with Cherry. The Wasps, the only one who actually got stuck on the track section, is now into the final 4. The first race, key for establishing early momentum, although it doesn't matter too much in the long run. It's Cherry who just jumps right over the first section of Plinkos without any problem. Looks like we're going to have 3 finishers. No appearance of Party in this one. We'll see what happened to him on the replay here. Looked quite good for a while. Had first place locked up. I think he might have gotten stuck in that common section. He did. It's hard to see in the corner of your screen, but he in fact did. No problems, though, for these other marbles, as they all make it through. Cherry looking good, even though he doesn't have much to compete for at this point. Still nice to see him giving it his all in the final event. As now, Party this time gets a better jump here. It's Scorpion in last place, and both yellow marbles are off the track. And it's Party and Cherry who are going to move on. Cherry almost gives it a try for first. Doesn't quite get there. And the two yellow marbles, not so great for them, as they're going to be now back to the back row here, going to try and work with their, I guess, teammates, if you will, who are going to be starting in front of them. Going to try and get that better jump and just try and make it through the Plinko section as best as possible. This time Electric Eel working with Party, Scorpion working with Cherry, and the better jump does go to Party and Electric Eel has found himself into first place. A really nice job of teamwork right there, but I think he's actually lost out to Scorpion at this point, and he has. So Scorpion to come from behind, and that is exactly what his team's looking for. Both yellow marbles from the back up to the front, and that'll be setting up your lineup for lap number 4 here, the penultimate lap in our competition. And as for championship clinching scenarios, Electric Eel will need 1 marble between him and Scorpion overall. Party just needs to place better than Scorpion, and Scorpion just needs to place better than Party. And now, into lap 4, it's Electric Eel with the lead. This is big for him, and it'll be big for both yellows as they'll start on the front lane. Going into our final lap of Event 12, we've never had a competition this close going into it. It's Electric Eel and Scorpion who start on the front row. Party and Cherry will be pushing them to try and get a good jump off the line. This is what our entire competition has led up to. It's lap 5. They're in the block. It's Electric Eel working with Party, Scorpion with Cherry. And right now, Scorpion looks in a position where he can win the title, even though Electric Eel's in front. Now Party's winning the championship. Electric Eel has that man in front, and Party takes it over. Party is going to win the Marble Summer Championship on a last-second comeback over Electric Eel. That's how it ends. 4 passes on the final lap. Electric Eel and Party trading blows in that final Plinko section. It's Electric Eel who has it initially, then Party, and then it goes back to Electric Eel, and then Party gets it one last time to clinch a title in first place pre-qualification. His journey with 4 gold medals, medaling in 33% of our events this season, ends with a title in first place. And as for Scorpion, beached higher on the course, he won't even medal in his final event. And unfortunately for him, that means he is going to lose out in second as well to Electric Eel in the overall standings. As for your event standings, there they are. And now we'll go to our podium ceremony for the overall championship. Of course, we'll have a proper closing ceremony and highlight video coming next week. But for now, that's what your final podium is. Your overall standings: Party with 4 gold medals, 61 points total. A crazy season of the Marble Summer Championship. I sincerely hope that everybody watching this has enjoyed the season. If you have, hit that subscribe button, comment below your favorite part of the season, and make sure to like the video. Until the next one, our closing ceremony and highlight video coming soon. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed the Marble Summer Championship 2020.